All right, y'all. So I got another submission, but this time it's from a husband, and he wants to know whether or not there's any chance of him saving his marriage with his wife. Now, I told my guy I will ask the question, but I don't control the comments. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this situation. So the husband is first generation American from West Africa, and the wife is Black American. They've been married for 8 years, and they share one child. Now, the guy is really close with his mom, and that relationship has kind of strained the relationship between him and his wife. For now, so every other year, the child goes back home to visit his grandparents and his family. But whenever he doesn't come to grandmother, will come to the US that year to spend some time with the family. This year was one of the years that grandma was in town. And when I say that she chose violence, she chose violence. So the mom was disciplining her child when grandma decided to add her 2 cents. Now the mom was like, I don't like that type of discipline. I would just appreciate if you let me discipline my child the way that I think is best. Of course, grandma scoffed at that. Like, do you know how many kids I raised? How dare you? How dare you tell me that you want to go with your own parenting style? Of course, the situation escalated. One thing led to another. And grandma was like, if you was more like his second wife, we wouldn't be having any issues. But all you want to do is talk back. Angry and confused, the mom is like, second wife? Like, what are you talking about? And grandma's like, your son knows her. He calls her auntie. Not auntie. Come to find out, this had been a family secret for the last 4 years. And when the kid first met her, they was just like, oh, this is your aunt. Like, how, like, everybody who's older than you is your aunt, your uncle, whatever. Now, this next piece left me with a lot of questions. Why the Mumba Jabaimu said, like, I had to let it go because the math wasn't mathing. But anyway, turns out that mom was pressuring the husband to marry somebody from their own culture, from their own community. And eventually the husband says, he just caved because his mom just kept coming at him. He said his mom also advised him, don't say nothing, keep it a secret. You don't have to inform her. She don't know nothing about this, so you don't have to really, loop her in or nothing. And that she would make sure that the wife would never find out. Anyway, after all that, the wife decided to leave, and now he's trying to get her back. Talking about, what can I do?